Imagine ending any conflict without raising your voice, without violence, and without anyone even realizing you won. What if I told you that 2,500 years ago, a Chinese military genius named Sun Tzu revealed silent weapons so powerful they could crush enemies before the battle even begins? Today, we'll uncover three of Sun Tzu's most hidden psychological war tactics that can still be used today in business, relationships, or daily life. These three silent weapons can end any conflict. Sun Tzu's hidden war strategies. Introduction. The Art of War by Sun Tzu is often quoted but rarely understood. It's more than just a military manual. It's a psychological playbook for handling any kind of conflict, from global warfare to personal relationships. In this video, we'll explore three of Sun Tzu's lesser-known strategies that are quiet, subtle, and incredibly effective. These aren't about brute force. They're about controlling the game before the opponent even realizes it's being played. Let's dive deep. Silent weapon number 1. Perception manipulation. Appear weak when you are strong. Sun Tzu wrote, "Appear weak when you are strong and strong when you are weak." This is not just a clever line. It's a mind game. It's about confusing your opponent, buying time, or baiting them into a mistake. In a modern context, think about negotiation tactics. If you walk into a room acting like the underdog, your opponent may underestimate you, lower their guard, or even reveal their own strategy too early. Real-life example. USA during Cold War negotiations, both the U.S. and the USSR often feigned weakness or overestimated the other's strength. This created confusion, caution, and diplomacy, often preventing war. How to use it today. In business, undersell your hand to close better deals. In arguments, appear passive. Let the other person overextend. In competition, let others think they have the upper hand while you prepare to strike effectively. The psychological effect of controlling perception creates fear, doubt, and misjudgment, giving you the upper edge without ever lifting a finger. Silent weapon number 2. Strategic patience. Wait by the river. Another gem from Sun Tzu. If you wait by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will float by. This isn't about waiting for someone to die. It's about letting time do the damage you don't need to. It teaches the power of restraint. Not every insult needs a reaction. Not every fight needs to be fought. Sometimes silence is the most effective strategy. Real-life example. USA in the corporate world, Apple often waits before entering a market. They observe, let competitors make mistakes, then release a refined product. Strategic patience made the iPhone a global phenomenon. How to use it today. In conflict, don't reply immediately. Let the situation unfold. In work, wait for the right moment to pitch or act. In relationships, don't argue in heat. Let emotions cool, then respond calmly. Letting time pass can expose truths, weaken your opponent's position, or even dissolve the conflict altogether. Silent weapon number 3. Control through misdirection. All warfare is based on deception. Sun Tzu emphasized that deception is not just part of war. It is war. Confusing the enemy forces them to act based on false assumptions. Real-life example. USA in World War II, the Allies used Operation Bodyguard to mislead Hitler about the D-Day invasion location. It worked. The Nazis fortified the wrong coast, giving the Allies an advantage. How to use it today. In workplace strategy, divert attention to minor tasks while you focus on game-changing moves. In debates, lead your opponent to argue a weak point while you prepare your main point. In negotiation, let others think they're getting a win while you secure the real prize. Misdirection allows you to lead without confrontation. It takes confidence, planning, and control. Why these 3 silent weapons still work today. These tactics don't require power, money, or even speaking loudly. They require emotional intelligence, discipline, and strategy. In a world full of noise, those who move silently often have the most impact. Americans today face constant conflict on social media, in politics, in relationships. What if, instead of reacting, we started strategizing? What if we applied ancient wisdom to modern challenges? Sun Tzu's brilliance lies in the idea that winning doesn't always mean fighting. It means never needing to fight in the first place. Conclusion. If you want to rise above the chaos, learn to manipulate perception without lies, wait with patience while others rush, use misdirection to move unnoticed but effectively. Remember, the quietest strategies often leave the loudest impact. Which one of these will you try first? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this powerful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more timeless strategies to master your mind and your life.